This is a daily update from a tetrachromat, which is someone who has basically superhuman vision. I have four cones in my eyes, and I see a lot more than the average human does. But actually that doesn't matter right now because I just confirmed with a friend of mine who's not a tetrachromat about energies yesterday. Okay, today is, I know I'm sun gazing in a parking lot. Today is the 29th, I think, of July 2020, and last night the energies were so fucking intense that this is what happened. A couple of things that happened. First of all, my cat was upstairs on the second floor, and it was so hot, and I'm like, why is she not even coming down here? Like, what is her deal? So I went up there, brought her down, and she was meowing at something that I couldn't see, and I had been kind of glued to my phone for a few hours before that, shopping online, and so so why did I notice the energies in the house were so weird? Because, oh yeah, because things started falling, like I wouldn't be touching it, or I just hearing these noises like all over the house and stuff that's just, you know, and then even things right next to me would just move by themselves. And it just happened multiple times. Then my cat went into the cupboard under the sink where I have, like, you know, some like poisonous stuff, and including like roach powder that had came out in the back of the cupboard or whatever. So she was in there, comes out with tons of this white roach powder on her. I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, so I put her in the shower. She's a cat. She fucking hates that, right? So, and I'm like, why would you do that? And so then I wash her, bring her back upstairs where it's a lot warmer, and I'm like cuddling her in the towel and stuff, and she's just like looking traumatized, like she's just like this, like just staring or whatever. And so I go upstairs, and the upstairs, she likes it because there's nothing up there. It's like her little meditation area. The energy feels really good up there, but it smelled funny when I went up there. It smelled bad, and it was dark, super duper dark, and the fans were off, which I have like 4 fans set up for her because it's so hot up there in the summer, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like the energy up here at all. So I had a feeling, I'm like, is that why she, you know, has just been doing weird things? Like, so I went back downstairs, got some supplies, like, you know, my salt lamp, a bell, the bell, because I like to just ding a bell like all over the place, because if there's entities there, they don't like it. The bell, it somehow broke the fucking bell. How that happens, I don't know, okay? I was like, oh, all right, that's fine. I got tons of bells. Then I turn on the salt lamp, it turns on, and then the light goes out. Like the bulb burnt out, like instantly. I'm like, that's fine, I have tons of replacement lights. So I replace the bulb, and when I turn it back on, it flickers instantly, and it's flickering like it's gonna blow again. And that was just like verified that this fucking energy, whatever it was, like, was still, you know, working. So I'm like, I rebuke you. I'm rebuking it. I was rebuking it on camera all day, actually. Earlier that day I saw it, because I was trying to look at the back of my hair color in the mirror, And I was like, yo, why is, like, it was like my camera was being crazy. And I'm like, why won't it let me see? You know, and then so there was this light being cast from like the ceiling, and it didn't make sense. And I was like, whatever it was, I fucking saw it. I commanded it to reveal its true identity 3 times. Then I said, I rebuke you. This guy. Very quiet. I rebuked it. I called in Jesus Christ. What else happened? So anyways, I was telling my friend this. I didn't even tell my friend all that. I was like, yo, the energies were so strong last night. Like, the struggle is real. Like, you know, he's like, oh, well, let me tell you a quick story. He's like, I was dreaming, and in my dream, these 4 men came into my space, and I was like, instantly like, no, get out of my space. You're not allowed in here. Leave. And he said, everyone in my house was sleeping. And when I told them to leave, I woke up and the door, I heard a real door in the house slam. And I was like, whoa. Like I was hearing things in my house too, like legit noises, you know what I mean? So there you go. That's confirmation. If you're feeling any crazy energies or whatever, yeah, put up your protection, whatever you use, you know, and just be aware and, you know, step into your power. I like to zip up my meridian from my belly button to my mouth, zip it up 3 times. I like to create a violet flame, just turn myself into a violet flame. What's up with that anyway, right? And then nothing can see in, but I can see out. And I like to be aware of being an observer, being in this world, not of it. You know what I mean? And then just as a side note, okay, can we see this on camera? Yellow, circular, weird bug gut thing. There's another one. I get them often. I feel like, I think there's another one there. Yeah, they, I feel like, I don't know what it is, but, like, you ever hear something like, it sounds like maybe a bug just, like, hit your window, like, it sound like a nail, someone clicking their nail or something like that. That's the sound of, I've heard, of, this is gonna sound far out there, but that's where we are at. Let's say the government was tapping you or whatever, that could be some type of technology that small used to listen in to inside of your house, right? So yeah, it's an odd circular shape in there too. That's because it's on the window. Yeah. Sometimes things make sense, sometimes they don't. Yeah, what's up with this, right? Wondering. Alright, so that's about it for now. I think I'm just gonna post this on YouTube because everything's happening so fast nowadays. It's like, if I just wait, then this it won't benefit anyone, and that's the only reason I'm doing it. because I look for something. If someone else was doing something like this and could see the shit that I see, or even like half the shit that I see, it's nice to like get verified, like, oh yeah, energy is really fucking weird right now. So yeah, there we go.